All right, we all know how much you love capital ships, and you're all pretty excited. However, this one's at least kind of interesting. 2 things. Hux, capital ship.
Yeah.
Ultimate ability goes very cursed, and it does not start on cooldown. And first order ships have all the reinforcement abilities right from the beginning of the match. And it looks like there's an opportunity for a triple stun.
Yeah.
And we'll walk you through this triple stun because it's kind of tricky. First things first, there's this new mechanic called Hunted. Deal 75% less damage out of turn attacks and can't gain bonus turn meter. Think about Hound's Tooth. Think about Hans Falcon. Fine.
Rebels in general.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so turn 1, his ultimate's going to go off. And it says this: all hunted enemies lose 35% turn meter, and the target enemy becomes hunted until they are defeated, which can't be copied, dispelled, prevented, or resisted. Then deal physical damage to target enemy, which could be Falcon or Hound's Tooth. Let's just say it's Hound's Tooth.
Yep, and then you get that defense penetration up, offense up, gonna hit really hard. Oh man!
And so granted that the team is made up of all first order, it's likely that he will be going first. We don't really know. The big question that we all want to know is he going to go before Hans Falcon? We don't know. Because the only thing they've said is that he will be the fastest capital ship if the starting lineup's all first order, but we don't know about.
But man, if you could get hunted on Hans Falcon on turn 1.
Right.
Deleted.
Okay, so let's go and look at Kylo's ship real quick. So switch over to the game.
Yep. Let's go. Oops.
All right, so first things first, he's going to stun on basic, right?
Yep.
And anytime he's stunning on basic, that's amazing because stunning on basic attack is a good thing. So just imagine him going first, and plus he's going to get all of these buffs right here. He's going to get the afterburner. He attacks with advantage, reduce cooldowns by 1. When first order takes damage, he can get advantage very quickly. This is all very good. So basically, he's going to come out and you're going to stun somebody right away.
Instantly.
Okay, so let's look at...
But wait, there's more.
But there's more. What if you call him with an assist right here? Oh boy, look right here.
I need to upgrade these ships.
Deal physical damage target enemy, inflict ability rock point, then call target ally to assist. Why not call in Kylo?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Wait, it gets better. It gets better. Let's go look at the command shuttle. Command shuttle. Why don't we just give turn meter to Kylo Ren? You triple stun, right?
Triple stun, just boom, boom, boom.
Triple stun. Okay.
Stun the entire starting lineup.
Stun. I mean, this is great. So let's just go over the entire kit, top to bottom. But that's the reason why this is interesting. It looks like it's anti-Hound's Tooth.
Yep.
Anti-Akbar.
Yep.
Triple stun.
Yep.
We could get...
And that's not even mentioning the anti-resistance synergy. Like, there's a lot of anti-resistance in there, so it looks like it counters... I mean, what doesn't it counter? The Malevolence?
Right. Go back to this.
Yeah.
Okay. So first things first, they have the starting lineup right here being Silencer, Kylo Ren's command shuttle, which I think is going to be good. But I do think the Special Forces might be a better right there for getting potentially a triple stun.
Right.
I don't know if these reinforcements even make sense or what they're going to do. They're probably going to release at least one more. It's kind of strange that we get these kits without all without the last piece.
The full, because clearly they don't intend for.
We're at least missing one.
I mean, maybe Hound's Tooth, because Hound's Tooth is like, he's like Wat Tambor. He's everywhere.
Yeah, I know. He's like the wrecks of ships or the nest of ships, right?
Yeah.
Okay, basic attack. Now, I don't think basic attacks are that important. We're probably not, especially because he's going to do ultimate ability reinforce, special ability reinforce.
It's very rare.
Yeah.
When I use a capital ship basic ability, I feel very gypped. It's really rare to use a capital ship.
So I don't know if they're ever going to use this. Deal physical damage to target enemy if the target is hunted, which is 75% damage out of turn.
Yep.
Can't gain bonus turn meter, which Hound's Tooth gains bonus turn meter. A lot of ships gain bonus turn meter. That's actually very good. Target ally gains critical damage up for 2 turns, and if they are first order, they're called to assist, dealing 30% less damage.
Yep.
There could be a potential stun there with Kylo's ship.
Stuns galore, man.
Stuns galore. I mean,
what this is really focusing on is what it seems to be, at least, is getting you a very strong start. To the battle. And it's interesting because the First Order, it's kind of interesting by contrast. I like this lore that they work into these kits, how the First Order gets off to this really strong start, but then you look at Haldo, she can delete the Finalizer if she survives long enough. And so if she can survive long enough, she'll be okay. But if their shields aren't up, if they can't outrun the First Order, if their fuel runs out, then... They're dead.
It looks like there's a counter here to Akbar and maybe even Resistance.
Definitely Akbar. Yeah.
And so And then, then you think about the Malevolence. Malevolence actually struggles against Akbar. It's just a strange things going on. And then then Malevolence walks over Negotiator. It's like all these weird things.
We're so used to a binary thinking in ships. It's this or this, and this beats this, and they're trying to merge this and make this game mode a lot more dynamic and complex. I think, like the characters are, because we these things are second nature to us, right? That some teams just don't work against other teams, and so I think they're moving ships in more of a direction like that, which I think is good. I don't know. I'm going to have to buy into it more.
My hope is that we get that the 2 ships that we don't know about, let's say there's 2 ships, one Resistance, one First Order.
At least, yeah.
I hope they're pilotless. Please be pilotless because
I love that trend.
Some of these capital ships require 3 pilots, and then that's like, that's so much work.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's read the specials, and then we'll talk about what we think might happen in ships.
Okay. Yeah.
Deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict offense down and target lock for 3 turns.
Yep.
The target lock is actually pretty important with Kylo's ship because he gets that stacked offense.
Yep.
If the target is resistant or hunted, these effects can't be resisted. So somebody out there at minimum is going to have hunted from the turn 1 ultimate ability. Cool, right?
Boom.
Special 2, Ravage, cooldown of 4. Deal physical damage to all enemies. The attack deals 100% more damage for each hunted enemy. So I wonder if there's going to be more ways of applying hunted. Like if there's going to be another ship that
ultimate
can apply
ability again.
Well, there's going to be one ship.
What was the cooldown on the ultimate ability was 3, right?
Yeah,
that's a low cooldown.
Yeah, it's a low.
And it's supposed to be the fastest capital ship.
No, it's going to go first because the turn. It's kind of like BB-8. Turn 1 is going to get the turn 1 only. So it's kind of like BB-8. So it's BB-8 has that with droids.
The actual speed remains to be seen.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know, but they're saying that it'll be the fastest capital ship. It'll go first out of all the capital ships. They're not saying it's the fastest capital ship. So
yeah,
we'll see.
I got you.
So what I want to know is if we're going to have more ways of applying hunted.
That would be the kicker, right? If another ship comes out that can apply hunted, especially a fast ship
or a rework.
Yeah, or a rework.
Yeah, so
I think they're going to add more ships. There's only 3 first order ships?
Yeah,
3 or 4?
4 total. Yeah, so all hunted enemies lose turn meter, and the target enemy becomes hunted. Can't be copied, dispelled, prevented. So this is going to be very turn 1.
Yep.
And first order allies gain defense, penetrating, offense up. Great. Ability can be evaded, available use at start of battle. Amazing. Less damage with out of turn attacks, can be on turn meter. And then the 2 uniques and the reinforcement bonuses. At the start of battle, finally gains 15 speed for each other active first order ally until the end of its first turn. All first order allies active at the start of the battle have 50% max health and have their reinforcement abilities activated. So that's really cool, right?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Debuffs from these abilities will not be inflicted. First order allies recover 25% health when they can critically hit an enemy. If a first order ally defeats a hunted enemy, the ally gains 25% critical damage. Nice! Boy, if you can feed turn meter from the command shuttle constantly to Kylo Ren, and he stacks, and he gets this, and he gets
that's going to be a real dynamic duo.
Yeah, I don't think the AI is going to play this correctly.
No, that's a good point. Yeah.
I don't think
this is pure offense.
I think this is going to be remember
offense.
First Order when it first came out, like the First Order team when it first came out, it was just pure offense.
True, and then it merged into defense with crew,
which is really weird. So
this is going to be an asset for Grand Arena, I think, when we got ships.
It could be an auto-win, offensive team only.
Yeah, I'm okay with that personally because a lot of times I just want to get the win in ships and then move on with my
reinforcement. Gain 2 advantage for 2 turns, so there's a lot of synergy there with the advantage on the team.
Yep.
The reinforcements further, they gain 25% critical damage in a battle, and finally gains 30% turn meter. I'm going to say that the Kylo Ren's command shuttle's kit is actually kind of complicated, but there's so much turn meter manipulation you're going to have to read. So what's going to make you get excited about ships?
What makes me excited about ships right now is the trend that Capital Games has right now of introducing new ships that are crewless. The more separate the ships become from my character farming priorities, the less it impacts what I'm farming for characters, the happier I am and the more willing I am to invest in that game mode. What killed my excitement about ships was when Hans Falcon came out and the Rebel meta was introduced, and I all of a sudden had like 4 new ships I needed to farm. That was fine. But with those 4 ships, I had about 5 characters that I needed to farm to gear 12, and it just killed my enthusiasm for the game mode. And so if they continue on that trend of releasing crewless ships, that'll help me be a lot more interested in the game mode.
if the two missing ships, let's say there's a missing ship for First Order and a missing ship for Resistance, are pilotless, I'm going to be okay with this.
I'm going to be happy.
Yeah, but because I do like the idea of having multiple teams and having maybe 2 on defense, 2 on offense, and then there's a lot of playing different modes. Because right now, there's very few battles that are unpredictable. It seems kind of predictable. You kind of know how it's going to play out.
Right.
You know, mirror matchers, negotiators, things like that. It's going to be interesting.
Well, and with relics, you know, with relics impacting it, like I don't want to relic 7 a character just for their ship.
Well, but
I
here's
don't
the
want
thing
to
is
do that.
These characters that are underneath most of these ships are going to be required for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. So it seems like there's going to be full teams of ships and possibly 2 squads each faction, First Order and Resistance.
You've got the built-in incentive to...
Plus the 2 Galactic Legends. So they're reinforcing that the TIE Silencer is going to be performed, or the TIE Slicer. Most effective choice to finish up the ships, of course, the basic attack. If they have, over 50% turn meter, it can stun. It's an amazing basic attack. Almost as good as R2-D2.
If you use it, yeah.
It's like the R2-D2 of ships, right? Tyler's going to likely be your top damage dealer, and plus we're going to have Relic 7 Kylos in theory, right?
Yeah.
True. Well, I mean, we're supposed to be getting Relic 7 Kylos. Ugh. All right. I know. Hopefully that team... Actually, that team I don't think is that bad with the red Sith Troopers. So... I think it's interesting. It's ships. I don't think there's a lot of interest in ships. Hopefully this will pivot. I think the lack of interest in ships has always been the pilot mechanic and needing 3 pilots per ship, and the gearing on these bad characters made ships underwhelming. And you said it earlier. So, all right. We'll put it down in the comment section what you think, and also be on the lookout for, there's a developer post. I'm sure we're going to hear lots of great information on the Q&A about their artwork.
I can't wait to hear about the art team. We submitted a question for the art team.
Yes, we did. And so there's going to be more videos about that. And as always...
we got to do a giveaway.
All right. You have the giveaway ready?
I got to give away.
Okay. I really hope you like this video today. Because if you did, you are in luck. For every single person that likes this video, you will be getting for free in your account an 8-star
Capital Games artist.
Oh, wow. The pinnacle of their Q&A section has always historically been their artist, and you will be getting an 8-star artist.
Yep, with 8-ball, they're going to be, they can paint.
Authentic Cubs fan art right here.
Cubs fan daughter art.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Keep on gaming.
Keep on gaming.
Bye!